Go ahead, Rick. Do you have a mic? Let's get him a mic, please. Rick, and then Bob, and then Tom.
Carl, one of my fellow journalists figured out that whoever wins the second Michigan race always ends up in the chase. I know I'm pretty superstitious and believe in stuff like that, but I'm just wondering if you go for things like that, and would that make you try harder at second Michigan knowing that's worked out in the past?
No, man. It sounds good. If we win it, I'll lean on that statistic there. But, I mean, I try my very hardest every race, every lap, even when we're running terribly. I mean, we give it 100%. And, but yeah, that's been a good racetrack for us. And I think we broke a streak there last year or a couple years ago. I'd love to go there and run well. But I don't think about that stuff unless it suits me, unless it we're the guys. If we win it, I guess I'll think about it.
Let's go with Bob and then Tom Bowles and then end over here with Woody.
Carl, obviously a lot of the talk today has been about Denny and Kyle and what's happened between them. I was wondering if you can talk about how you can handle like a rift with a teammate versus a rift with somebody who's not a teammate. What things can you do with a teammate that you can't do with somebody who's not?
I think it's a lot easier to get over stuff with your teammates because you have to work with them. You just got to put it behind you. And I didn't really think that was that big of a deal. I think that's just racing and frustration. And, in a way, I wish they would have been madder at each other so it slow them down a little bit. But it looks like those guys will probably come out of it better than they began. And I think that's the way it is with teammates. That's the way it's been for me. We've always come out of it stronger and better friends, better teammates.
Let's go over here to Tom, right there, and then end with Woody.
Tom Bowles, SIandFrontstretch.com. Carl, I was talking to Greg about the simulations and how much of everything now is engineering is simulation-based. And I was just wondering, how tough is it when you do fall behind to kind of have a lot of stuff out of your control as a driver? There's only so much that you can do from the driver's seat, and how you try and balance what you can do with the driver perspective with just supporting your engineers and supporting your program.
Right. I think it's very important in this sport because it's man and machine. It's very important to keep a perspective on your place as a driver. When it's going very well, it's really convenient to say, man, I'm the man. I'm doing it here, carrying my team. And then when it's not going so well, it's easy to point at the car. And I think it's very important to always keep it in perspective. And it is one of the hardest things. And I'm very fortunate myself to have all the wins I have and to have all the success at all these racetracks, so that no matter how much we struggle, I can still have the self-confidence that, hey, I can do this. I was telling Lee Spencer the other day about my journal I found in my drawer the other night. And I was reading from 2005, and I wrote in capital letters, "This is easy. We're going to win a ton of races and championships." And boy, that in a way kind of made me chuckle, but in another way it inspired me that when it's good and it's easy, you just roll with it, and when it's not, you just got to keep your head down and not get down on yourself. You can't make it worse. But it is tough. It's you have to be mentally tough.
And over here with Woody, go ahead.
Carl, a while back you were talking about doing the bike ride deal again to the Kansas track, and said you were trying to get some people to go along with you. Just update us on that.
Yeah, I've tried. Some people like Clint, I've been working on him. I don't think he's ever going to go on that bike ride, but we've been joking around a little bit about it. And but I think the bottom line is last year we raised a good amount of money for my buddy Sam Russell, who was injured in a bicycle accident, and that was really cool. And this year we're going to have a charity portion of the ride, and it's to the Gateway race. And we ride from my house to the racetrack, and the first portion of it will be people that want to ride with us and contribute to a cause. We haven't decided which one yet. I think it'll be Speedway Children's Charities, and then after that it's just riding, and it's a lot of fun. It's really it's beautiful. You ride along the Missouri River, the Katy Trail's one of the most beautiful parks we've got here in our country, and it's pretty neat. It's a good couple of days.
Carl, thanks a lot, and good luck in both the races this weekend.
Cool. Thank you guys very much. Have fun.